before we wind her down, we talk about this virus a little bit
Yeah.
and what they're gonna. What do you believe? What do you really think is actually gonna happen?
Um, it's hard to say what's gonna happen. It's just we're all waiting because we know they're gonna do it again, right? Um, Bill Gates said they were gonna do it again. They all said they were gonna do it again. It's a test run. So we're all just waiting. I mean, we don't know if this is it, but if it is, this is a bad one. And apparently, like it's like a 50% kill rate or even higher. Um, But you seen the whole X-Files shit and all these like weird
Yeah.
little seeds that were planted with
Mm-hmm.
this virus.
Simpsons, the 2022 tweet that from whoever the heck that wrote coronavirus ends 2023, 2026.
Yeah, what was that about? That was
Hantavirus.
kind of crazy.
Yeah. What is this? You.
This morning, a suspected Hantavirus
Oh
outbreak
yeah.
on a cruise
I'll
ship
watch this.
has left 3
Boys.
people dead and another person in intensive care.
You know my work?
So didn't COVID start on the cruise ship too? And that like kind of was in Japan where they had all those people, or was that already in the midst of COVID?
I honestly don't remember there were so many
I
different.
think that was one of the big main events that kicked it off was cruise ship bullshit going on.
I remember some crap going on in Chinatown in New York and like Nancy Pelosi
'Cause I remember
standing in the middle saying everything's fine.
Yeah, I remember thinking that cruise ship industry was absolutely done for
Yeah.
good, but no, they're back and thriving
Yeah.
because it was all fake and gay.
Yep. Yep.
I was right about Dallas.
But
How are you right?
Hmm?
no, go ahead, play this one. Predictive
Care.
programming,
know my
big
work?
time.
I was right about Dallas, wasn't I?
How are you right?
Are you familiar with the hantavirus at your mother?
Yeah, it was a deadly virus spread by field mice in the southwestern United States several years ago.
According to the newspaper, FEMA was called out to manage an outbreak of the hantavirus. Are you familiar with what the Federal Emergency Management Agency's real power is?
Hantavirus overall is a very, very rare infection spread by exposure to the urine or droppings of deer mice. And deer mice are wild mice that typically exist in rural areas or at higher elevations.
Given the incubation period of the
This
Andes
fucking
virus, which can be up to 6 weeks, it's possible that more cases may be reported.
I think people see me sometimes and I think, it's like the next COVID. And I really just want to assure people this is something that's quite different.
What the heck?
This
That was a very gloomy but nice video.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what to make of this virus. I guess they're saying that that's not really a worry of a pandemic, is what they're trying to say from the latest I was reading earlier today. So I don't know. Maybe it would be a big nothing burger and it just be contained to this ship. But everybody's on their toes. But everybody wants to, come out and say, "Oh, it's fake. It's not going to happen." It's. My fear is like, okay, they played everybody this first time around, got everybody. No one's gonna listen now when something actually does happen. Say this next one does have a 50% kill rate and it starts spreading. You got all these people out there and their MAGA shit saying "fuck that, fuck the lockdowns." Now, I'm not saying lockdowns. I want to see it or anything like that, but like they play with our brains on so many different levels. What if they were gonna do it like that? You know what I mean? Like, say, because there's so many people that would defy any kind of order to stay away from other people, or and if they were to release some insanely deadly virus, nobody would listen now. Like a mission accomplished,
Yeah,
you know?
man. That's a good. That's a, a concern.
I mean, maybe I'm
Something to be
being
concerned about
paranoid,
for real.
but
Oh, it
when
can't
you're
spread.
dealing
It's
with
really hard
these
to spread. But if it
demonic
does,
maniacs, yeah. Well, if it, you know what I mean? These demonic maniacs play our brains all day, every day,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
and
whoa,
it's
whoa.
just,
Sorry, we need to restart this
yeah.
video.
But I can't hear it,
Oh,
unfortunately.
I had it muted.
But okay.
Can you hear it now? It's just music.
Look, that's our ship.
He's like a foreign guy, yeah.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can now.
Look, that's our ship!
Wow, dude.
An emergency message. Outbreak of the deadly virus is spreading rapidly.
A virus?
A worrying new challenge in efforts to contain the Hantavirus.
All we want right now is to feel safe.
My God.
For now, nobody is being allowed off the boat.
Except for 23
All
people.
ships must remain at sea.
Have fun! My booze!
Oh, God. Hantavirus pulmonary infection is a side effect of the COVID vaccine.
It's the
Here
same
we go,
disease
dude.
that killed Betsy Arakawa, the wife of late actor Gene Hackman.
What? No. This is coming into this? Gene Hackman, what the fuck is this guy's going to look
FEMA was called out to manage an outbreak of the hantavirus.
How do you even put this together?
I'm saying it wasn't the hantavirus.
They're buying it. They're buying it.
Your father and I were recruited for a project. They told us it was biological warfare, a virus.
What killed those men?
A silent weapon for a quiet war.
Damn, dude. I'd watch it. Link in bio. Get out. At least gonna put. I don't see it in bio. You lied, buddy.
I think he's real big on like Instagram and shit. It's probably in that stuff.
Yeah, that
Probably
makes
just
sense.
take a copy paste.
Right, link in bio does the Instagram thing. But yeah, I mean, I feel the feeling we're going to be talking a lot about this because if we were doing the show when COVID broke out, I would have been losing my mind on the air. I wasn't having it, man. But yeah, like you said, it really could be a serious thing. So I'm not going to completely just downplay it because I don't want to play the game. I'm not going to wear a mask.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to just because because what a way to mess with people, man, and a way to implement it. I mean, it worked to a T, unfortunately, and that you gotta like think like them sometimes in order to stay ahead of the game.
Well, that right there. Where is it? This. That right there scares the shit out of me. All these people that have gotten boosted a bunch of times that are like actually,
Yeah. They catch this thing and it probably just explodes.
That's it.
I mean, if it's already got, let's fact check that video that we watched earlier. What is the kill rate on this fucking disease? Maybe Grok will give us a number.
Man, it searches a lot of shit. 30 to 40% overall. Ranges reporting to 20 to 50 or up to 60 in strains or outbreaks. 35 to 85. The Hantavirus pulmonary syndrome. And that's a side effect of the vaccine as well, like of the COVID vaccine. Dude. Cardiac complications, pulmonary, all this stuff. People have having these crazy, just died suddenly, pulmonary things, rapid brain cancers. Dude.
It's kind of startling.
Yeah,
well, let's pray this doesn't happen.
Yeah, I don't want this to happen.
Don't worry about hantavirus, man. Don't worry about it at all. Because in 2025, our good folks, there was a patent on mRNA vaccine for hantavirus. And it happened in April of 2025. And, mighty convenient that we're in this place today where we're having a conversation about hantavirus and it's being pushed and prodded by everybody in the mainstream media continuously.
Well, I'm excited about that, man. That's like great for my parents. That's great for our humanity right there. You know what I mean? Getting ahead of the curve. When does that ever bad, Sean?
Never. I mean, if you go back to 2020, the father of the vaccine, old Daddy Donnie, we love vaccines, we love them, we love them. But that was good too. That was a real good jab, and it really protected people from COVID-19.
Record time. I think a lot of research went into that one.
Oh, well, for sure. It was ready to go almost the day of, and we should be proud. But in case anybody wanted to know, that jab we're talking about, this beautiful jab right here. Let's take a look. So it might be tough to see, but highlighted, what you can see right here is Hantavirus. Surprisingly enough, or not surprisingly, depending on if you've been following this story for a long time, it's a side effect of the jab. So, what do you make of that, Dave?
Concerning, to say the least. I know we talked to a couple whistleblowers from Pfizer and some of the other companies, man. We should maybe get in touch with them again and see what they think on this, because I don't know. I mean, just to see that word in that whole list of side effects is like kind of eye popping. I don't know. Wouldn't you think so? What's your opinion on that?
I mean, it's definitely eye popping.
Time? Is it activation time? Is this the activation everyone was talking about? The 6G towers they're installing everywhere. Is this what's going to happen right now? I mean, are they going to hit the button and everyone's just going to fucking explode?
They just might hit the button. It's crazy too. Like there's when we get into talking about patents and things as such, there's even a patent. There's even a patent out there already for this nanoparticle technology. It's been patented. It's out there.
We did. Yeah, we talked about that with 7Cs. Yeah.
Yeah, and you gotta wonder. Is it possibly something along those lines?
Is it time? Activation time?
It might. It might be.
Well, we know it's MK Ultra activation time based off that last assassination attempt.
Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about
I don't think we got a chance. Did we? I don't think we were on the same show when we were talking about that. But that was nuts, huh?
So to touch back on the topic of this 5G activation we briefly mentioned here, I got this clip I want to show.
Yeah.
This is pretty ridiculous. Watch this.
You got any context? It's a doctor.
The horrifying videos that you've seen of people who suddenly die by planking, by just falling over in one piece. Typically, they either look around in perplexity because they're obviously hearing and experiencing something and they're looking for the source, or they don't do that, but they just suddenly die in one piece. It's the mother walking the baby in the baby stroller. It's the guy buying food at the fast food window. It's the person walking down the street. It's the Arab diplomat speaking to a bunch of poobahs. And as he turns around to celebrate somebody, he simply falls over backward in one piece. Well, I'm a doctor, and let me tell you that people don't die by falling over in one piece. I believe that the nanotechnology that has been injected into them causes the voluntary muscles, the striated muscles, to go into a spasm when they're hit with a pulsed microwave 5G signal. Exactly. That's the kind of death we're talking about. And you notice that the arms and legs go out stiffly. The muscles that move your body are striated muscles, voluntary muscles, but you have another striated muscle. It's your heart. And so if you're hit with an energy pulse that causes you to go into total spasm, as this boy on the screen has gone into total spasm, your heart is also going into total spasm. I believe that these are experimental deaths to see if the pulsed microwave 5G system, soon to be replaced by the 6G system, is effective in eliminating those who are targeted for that elimination. And you will watch as this man goes into a complete spasm. This is not how people ordinarily die. This is induced death. This is part of the experimental program to which you notice her arm is extended. She's in spasm. Her heart, I believe, has been placed into spasm as well. Now, if they're willing to do this to us, what else are they willing to do to us?
Yeah, dude, I remember when those videos were coming out around COVID, they were telling them that's how people were dying of COVID, and everyone was freaking the hell out. Those videos out of China were just so nuts, but everyone forgot about it. Like nobody died like that in the U.S. So that I think that was that was some sort of other experiment, like she said, that they were definitely conducting there in China, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was some sort of 6G type shit. Because yeah, dude, you remember those videos? People would like turn their heads, start like looking that way, and then just fucking twist around and die.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Like the first person they gave the vaccine to on television crashed out right in front of everybody's eyes.
I know.
Like
how nuts, dude! It's like they have to tell you. You know, it goes back to the code of the Satanists. They have to tell you what they're doing, and you know. They give the first jab out on national television and the bitch just fucking face plants. I think they told us, you know?
they told us right to our face. But what the troubling part about it all is, like, even with all of this right in front of their faces, even with all this information, seeing people crashing out, finding out that there's all these issues, all these questions being asked, they still got a massive amount of people to just line up and take this thing 4 or 5 times. Like the depravity, it can't even be measured at this point. And it's terrifying that so many people were just like, okay, yeah, this makes sense. I'm going to go do it. And what's even worse in my head is the fact that they threatened to take people's lives away over it. You can't go to work if you don't try to kill yourself. What kind of sense does that make?
Yeah.